with the now 40-year-old Ernie Moss on the substitutes bench, Neil Horwood partnering Robbie Cook up front. There are 7 survivors in the Kettering team compared with our last visit last December. The new names include Trevor Slack, who counts Northampton among his 5 league clubs, and Dominic Genovese, back from football in Sweden, who played at Wembley in the '84 Vase final for Stamford. Northampton, who come here on a run of 5 games without a win, will stir a few West Ham memories with Keith McPherson and Bobby Barnes, who both began their careers at Upton Park. Irving Gernon had 7.5 years with Ipswich Town, while Trevor Crowe and Phil Chard both served under the now Kettering manager Peter Morris in their days with Peterborough. Capacity crowd of 6,100, all ticket, and at least 2/3 of them hoping for a continuation of the Rockingham 80s. The teams have met 3 times in the FA Cup before. Every time it's been Northampton who've come through, and the last occasion in November 1961, when a certain Cliff Holton scored a hat-trick. Kettering in the red, attacking the goal to our right. Free kick given. Against Genovese. Northampton skipper with men to find, Russell Wilcox. Barnes has gone out to the right. Person wins it. This is Keast. And here's a chance for Horwood, but he missed his kick at the vital moment. Just bounced away from him at the vital moment. First chance of the match. Coming in the 7th minute. He was clear, it was a good nod that put the ball into space, but that's where he missed his kick completely. Hugely disappointed because he made the gap and then couldn't exploit it. Genovese checking out. Keast. Richardson. That was a nice try. Peter Cleaser was fairly well forward, and there was quite a spin on this ball, as I think we'll see. It's coming down and had to be palmed away. Cleaser watching it with care. Keast is offering himself, but not used. That was an important one for McPherson to win. But he won it against Slack. This is right. Good piece of play by him again. Just couldn't get himself balanced for the cross. And we've passed the quarter of an hour mark. Still no score. But the evidence so far suggesting that one won't be too long delayed. That was an opportunity which Collins didn't take any sort of advantage of. Does better this time. Comes off Brown. Oh! Cook and Wilcox. Gernon. Collins of Northampton. 2 Collins on the pitch. The other is Steve. wearing number 3 for Kettering. Richardson has joined the big fellas on the far side. They all push up, well, all bar one to tell the truth. But the kick was too long anyway. And a mistake by Collins, and they've got 2 men over. Barnes goes on his own. And the flag stays down. No, it doesn't. And Thomas was quite clearly offside, and Barnes perhaps should have been more aware of that. You can see we've got 2 players way offside here. The moment the pass is made, the flag had to go up. He looked there, Barnes, but he didn't look later. Had he have gone on his own, things might have been different. I suppose the goalkeeper could reasonably claim that the other 2 were in his eye line and therefore interfering with play. Took the chase, Gurnham will get there first, but doesn't need to. Bobby Barnes. A line of 4 to his left. And that's a free header for Steve Berry. They were all watching. And Berry could certainly have made them pay. And they'd committed 5 players to attack then, and they were supported by 2 others. And they gave Steve Berry a free header. Just nobody went with him at all. Could have been embarrassing for Kettering. Steve Berry has played in the Littlewoods Cup final for Sunderland against Norwich. East. Richardson. Shouting. The person actually did awfully well then from a prostrate position. Nicely balanced little player, Richard Brown. Calm with it. Wilcox forced to turn. Cook, Keast, Richardson's run. No, it was out. That's the last kick of the half, which undoubtedly the best chance fell to Neil Hallward, who made his presence felt in the air, but when the opportunity came from that head for a left foot shot, sadly for him, he missed his kick. And as a result, half-time score at Rockingham Road is Kettering 0 and Northampton 0. A delightful sunset marks the start of the second half. The brushwork perhaps slightly spoilt there by the floodlight pylon. Kettering now playing up the slight slope here at Rockingham Road. Forwards head in evidence immediately. Genovese's cross, but nobody coming in from the far sides. Well, those 2 were much involved in the best moments that Kettering had in the first half. Right. Well, most of the action a year ago came in the second half. It's Cook, who caused the greatest light. Corner. Thomas. Robbie Cook taking a position in the centre, number 10 there. He was the top scorer in the FA Cup last year, with 11 goals in total. Well played by Genovese. Now Andy Wright. Time for Nightingale. And that's a good start. Forward denied by a very good save by Peter Gleesher, right down by the post. McPherson gives him a pat on the head in congratulation. Seemed to hang in the air, and it was a good stop. The incident coming right on the hour, and the pressure from Kettering is growing. Gleesher loses out. Another corner. And the goalkeeper obviously thought he was fouled. Once again, it's the head of this fella, or the height of this fella. But in fact, in the end, a free kick has been given. Bit of push and shove. Yes, there was an arm up, definitely, from Horwood that impeded the goalkeeper. Brown. His neck always seems to be very stiff with his headers. His whole body seems to play the ball. Oh! Right from distance by Thomas. Dean Thomas from way, way out. A real skidder along, which brings to light for those who've travelled the 14 miles from Northampton. Had a look up, went for the shot, one bounce, not quite the second it was as it passed the goalkeeper. Person. Nightingale loses out to Sandeman. Just the throw, I think. Quo. Collins. Sandeman is up with him. The ball pulled behind him. Here's Quo. And the follow-up way, way over the top. Sandeman got sucked in a little bit, and Quo following up. He was challenged, to be fair. And the ball going way over the stand. Cook. Came off Quo, but this is slack. Edwards was down the middle, there was a player wide. Northampton Collins just getting the better of the Kettering Collins. And here's Barnes. Still Barnes. And he missed it. Curses. He resisted the temptation to go down under the challenge. Seemed totally confident of being able to finish. He was pressurised there by Brown, and there was a little bit of a flick from Brown too. But in the end, Barnes had been forced too wide. Here's Collins, and still no one to put it back to, and then Barnes! And they can't believe it. There's the manager, Graham Carr. All it needed was the touch, and Barnes gave it the venom. Quo won it. Not a repeat this time. Graham Carr's team makes sure of that and maintains the long-term history of always beating Kettering in the cup. The one goal coming from this man, Dean Thomas. It was a little speculative, but it found the net. An easier opportunity, which Horwood created for himself in the first half when Kettering were on top. He didn't take, leaving Thomas to bounce away with delight and Kettering to concentrate on the league, in their case the GM Vauxhall Conference.